Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Today, I want to talk about something that is within all of us, the incredible power of the mind. You see, the mind is not just a tool for thinking, it is the foundation of everything we do, everything we achieve. I want to share with you the 7 powers of the mind that have shaped my journey and will, I believe, shape your future. First and foremost, the power of belief. If you don't believe in yourself, who will? Your belief in your potential is the starting point. You may not know exactly how you will achieve success, but if you believe that you can, you will find the strength to keep moving forward. That belief will drive your actions, guide your decisions, and keep you resilient in the face of challenges. And this leads me to the second power, the power of adaptability. The world is changing every day. Technology, business models, society, they are all in constant motion. If we want to succeed, we must learn to adapt. The mind is incredible because it can learn, it can grow, and it can adjust. We don't get stuck in the past, we adapt to the future. Change is not something to fear, it's something to embrace. Now, no journey is without obstacles, and that brings me to the third power, the power of resilience. Life will knock you down, and you will face failure. But the greatest strength of the mind is its ability to bounce back when things go wrong. Do not give up. Learn from your mistakes, stand up, and keep going. Success is not about avoiding failure, it's about having the resilience to keep moving forward. Which brings me to the fourth power, the power of focus. In this world of distractions, we must learn to focus. Focus on what matters. Focus on your goals. Focus on your dreams. If you let your mind wander, if you let it chase every shiny object, you will never reach your destination. The power of the mind is the ability to focus your energy on what truly matters and block out the noise. And with focus comes the power of creativity. The mind is incredibly creative. It can create solutions where others see problems, and it can innovate in ways no one else has thought of before. If you want to change the world, you need to tap into that creative energy. Think outside the box, challenge the norms, and look for new opportunities. Finally, the sixth power, the power of positive thinking. Our minds are magnets for what we think. If we think positively, we will find opportunities everywhere. But if we think negatively, we will only see obstacles. Choose to focus on the possibilities, not the problems. A positive mindset will open doors you never even imagined. These are the powers of the mind. Believe in your potential. Adapt to change. Be resilient in the face of challenges. Focus on what truly matters. Tap into your creativity. And above all, think positively. Remember, your mind is the most powerful tool you have. It will shape your future, guide your actions, and help you become the person you were always meant to be. Resilience is one of the most vital qualities a person can possess in life. It is the ability to bounce back from adversity, to recover from difficulties, and to continue moving forward in the face of setbacks. In a world filled with uncertainty and change, resilience is the cornerstone of success and growth. Life does not always go as planned, and challenges are an inevitable part of the human experience. It is not the absence of difficulty that defines success, but how one responds to those challenges. Resilience is the key that allows individuals to weather life's storms and emerge stronger, wiser, and more determined than before. At its core, resilience is the ability to maintain mental and emotional strength when faced with adversity. It is the unwavering belief that no matter how difficult the situation, it is possible to overcome it. Life will inevitably test us, whether through personal struggles, professional setbacks, or external challenges beyond our control. In these moments, resilience is what keeps us from giving up. It is not a trait that is reserved for a select few, but a quality that everyone has the capacity to develop. Resilience is built through experience, through the way we react to adversity and the decisions we make when faced with tough times. The first aspect of resilience is the ability to accept failure without being defeated by it. Failure is often seen as the ultimate setback, a barrier that stops us from moving forward. However, resilient individuals understand that failure is a natural part of the journey. They do not allow it to define them or determine their future. Instead, they see failure as an opportunity to learn, to adapt, and to grow. When something doesn't work out as planned, they do not dwell on the disappointment or wallow in self-pity. Instead, they use the experience to fuel their determination and improve their approach. Resilience is about recognizing that failure is not the end, but merely a step towards success. It is the strength to get up and try again, armed with the lessons learned from the previous attempt. Resilience also involves the ability to manage stress and uncertainty. In a world that often feels unpredictable, we are constantly faced with situations that push us out of our comfort zones. Whether it's an unexpected job loss, a personal crisis, or a global pandemic, stress is a natural response to these disruptions. However, resilient people have the capacity to manage these emotions and keep moving forward. They do not allow stress to consume them or dictate their actions. Instead, they find ways to cope with challenges, whether through mindfulness, physical activity, or seeking support from others. The key to resilience is not in avoiding stress, but in learning how to manage it effectively. It is about finding balance, maintaining perspective, and not allowing external pressures to dictate our emotional state. Another crucial aspect of resilience is maintaining a sense of purpose and direction, even in the face of adversity. When challenges arise, it can be easy to lose sight of our goals and feel as though the path ahead is unclear. However, resilient individuals have a clear sense of purpose that guides them through tough times. This sense of purpose acts as a compass, helping them stay focused on what truly matters and not get distracted by the noise of the world. When faced with setbacks, they remind themselves of why they are pursuing their goals in the first place. This sense of purpose gives them the strength to keep moving forward, even when the road is difficult or unclear. Resilience is about having a reason to keep going, a belief that there is something worth fighting for, no matter how challenging the journey may be. A resilient person also embraces change and uncertainty. Life is constantly evolving, and the ability to adapt to change is an essential part of resilience. Change can be uncomfortable and unsettling, but it is also an opportunity for growth. Resilient individuals understand that change is inevitable and that their ability to adapt to it will determine their success. Instead of resisting change, they embrace it as a chance to learn, to evolve, and to improve. This flexibility allows them to thrive in dynamic environments and to find new solutions to old problems. Resilience is not about staying in the same place, it is about moving forward, even when the path ahead is unclear. It is about having the courage to face the unknown with confidence and strength. Another characteristic of resilience is the ability to maintain hope, even in the most challenging of circumstances. Life often presents us with moments that feel overwhelming, where the future seems uncertain and the obstacles seem insurmountable. During these times, it is easy to lose hope and become consumed by fear or doubt. However, resilient individuals hold on to hope even when the situation looks bleak. They trust that things can get better, that there is always a way forward, and that every challenge is an opportunity for growth. This sense of hope fuels their perseverance, allowing them to keep pushing through the tough times and believe that a better future is possible. Resilience is about maintaining optimism even when the odds are against you, and having the faith that your efforts will eventually pay off. Resilience is also closely linked to the support of others. While resilience is often seen as an individual trait, it is also deeply influenced by the relationships we have with those around us. Resilient individuals understand the importance of building a strong support system and seeking help when needed. They do not try to go through difficult times alone. Instead, they lean on friends, family, colleagues, or mentors who can offer guidance, encouragement, and emotional support. This sense of connection strengthens their ability to persevere, as they know they are not facing their challenges in isolation. Resilience is about recognizing the power of community and drawing strength from the people who care about us. In conclusion, resilience is the key to overcoming life's challenges. It is the strength to keep going when things get tough, the courage to bounce back from failure, and the ability to adapt to change. Resilience is not something you are born with, it's something you build through experience, determination, and perseverance. It is the mental and emotional toughness that allows you to face adversity head on and come out stronger on the other side. Those who are resilient are not immune to hardship, but they possess the inner strength to rise above it. Resilience is the foundation for success, and it is the quality that enables us to turn our setbacks into comebacks. Life will test you, but it is your resilience that will determine how far you can go. Adapting to change is one of the most essential skills in life. It is a key determinant of success, especially in an era where change is not just constant, but rapid and often unpredictable. Change is inevitable, whether it's in technology, the economy, society, or even within ourselves. The ability to adapt is what separates those who thrive from those who struggle. It is the capacity to move with the flow of life rather than resist it. Those who embrace change and adapt to it are often the ones who lead and innovate, while those who resist it find themselves left behind. The world around us is constantly evolving, and to succeed, we must evolve with it. Adapting to change requires flexibility. It's about being open to new ideas, perspectives, and ways of doing things. In a rapidly changing world, those who cling to outdated methods or ways of thinking will find it increasingly difficult to navigate through the challenges they face. Flexibility allows you to embrace new technologies, strategies, and mindsets that will help you succeed in the modern world. It enables you to see opportunities where others see threats and encourages you to explore uncharted territories rather than staying stuck in the comfort of the known. The ability to adapt to change is not just about reacting to the circumstances, but proactively seeking out new possibilities and solutions. One of the biggest obstacles to adapting to change is fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of failure, and fear of losing control can make us hesitant to embrace change. The comfort of the familiar is often a powerful force, even when it no longer serves our best interests. However, when you resist change because of fear, you are essentially holding yourself back from growth and progress. The reality is that staying in the same place while the world moves forward will ultimately make you obsolete. Adapting to change requires courage to step into the unknown, to face uncertainty, and to let go of old ways that no longer work. It's about having faith in your ability to learn and grow, even when you don't know exactly what the future holds. Learning to adapt means understanding that failure is a part of the process. In fact, it is often through failure that we learn the most. When you adapt to change, you are forced to step outside your comfort zone and take risks. Not every risk will pay off, but that doesn't mean it was a failure. The lessons learned from each experience, whether successful or not, help you to adapt more quickly and more effectively in the future. Those who embrace failure as part of the journey are more resilient, more creative, and better equipped to navigate the challenges that come with change. Adaptation is not about avoiding mistakes, it is about learning from them and using that knowledge to move forward. Adapting to change also means being willing to challenge your own beliefs and assumptions. Many times, our resistance to change stems from a deeply ingrained sense of what is right or true. We hold on to our beliefs, even when they no longer align with the reality around us. However, the world is not static, and neither are we. Our understanding of the world, the way we work, and the way we relate to others must evolve as the world around us evolves. To adapt, we must be willing to question our own assumptions and embrace new ways of thinking. This requires an open mind and a willingness to be wrong. It means accepting that the knowledge you have today may not be sufficient for the challenges of tomorrow, and that the solutions you once relied on may no longer work. The more open you are to change, the more capable you become of adapting and finding new ways to succeed. To adapt to change, it is essential to cultivate a mindset of continuous learning. The world doesn't slow down, and neither should your growth. The more you learn, the more equipped you are to handle change. This means staying curious, seeking out new knowledge, and actively looking for ways to improve yourself. In today's world, the most successful individuals are often those who are constantly learning and evolving. This learning doesn't just happen through formal education, it happens through experience, through reading, through listening to others, and through trying new things. Each new skill or piece of knowledge you acquire makes you more adaptable and more resilient in the face of change. In fact, the willingness to keep learning and evolving is what enables you to stay relevant in a world that is constantly shifting. Adapting to change is also about embracing uncertainty. We often want to have all the answers before taking a step forward, but the reality is that we rarely know exactly how things will unfold. Life is filled with uncertainty, and trying to control every aspect of it can be paralyzing. Learning to adapt means being comfortable with uncertainty, knowing that you don't have to have everything figured out right away. It's about being willing to take the first step without knowing exactly where the path will lead. The future is never certain, but if you have the courage to move forward and adapt, you will find your way through it. You'll learn to trust the process in yourself, knowing that, even in the face of uncertainty, you have the strength and resilience to handle whatever comes your way. Moreover, adapting to change requires collaboration. In today's interconnected world, no one achieves success alone. As industries evolve and new challenges arise, it becomes increasingly important to work with others who bring different perspectives, skills, and experiences. Collaboration fosters innovation and helps you adapt to change by opening you up to new ideas and approaches. The more you collaborate with others, the more you expand your own capacity for adaptability. By sharing knowledge, learning from one another, and working together toward common goals, you create an environment that is conducive to change and growth. Ultimately, the ability to adapt to change is what empowers you to not only survive, but thrive in a world that is constantly in flux. It is a skill that allows you to evolve with the times, to meet new challenges head on, and to turn obstacles into opportunities. In a rapidly changing world, those who can adapt are the ones who lead, innovate, and shape the future. Change is inevitable, and the question is not whether change will come, but how you will respond to it. Will you resist it and risk being left behind, or will you embrace it and use it as an opportunity for growth and success? The choice is yours, and it is one that will shape your future. Believing in your potential is one of the most powerful and transformative actions you can take in your life. It is the foundation on which all your dreams and ambitions are built. Without belief in yourself, you cannot expect to accomplish anything of significance. Belief in your potential is the key that unlocks your capacity to achieve things you never thought possible. It's the starting point of all great accomplishments. Yet, despite its importance, many people fail to realize just how powerful belief is and how it can shape the course of their lives. When you believe in your potential, you recognize that you have the ability to grow, learn, and change. It's easy to get caught up in doubt, especially when facing obstacles or challenges. The world is full of people who will try to convince you of your limitations. They will point to your failures, highlight your weaknesses, and try to tell you that you're not capable of achieving your goals. But the truth is, your potential is not defined by what others think of you or by your past mistakes. It is defined by what you believe you are capable of achieving and the actions you take to make it happen. Belief in your potential requires a shift in mindset. It is about looking at yourself through a lens of possibility rather than limitation. When you believe in your potential, you stop seeing yourself as a victim of circumstance and start seeing yourself as someone who has the power to shape their future. You understand that you have the ability to change, to learn, and to grow. Your potential is not fixed, it is dynamic, and it evolves as you evolve. Every time you take on a new challenge, you expand your potential. Every time you push yourself out of your comfort zone, you unlock new abilities that you didn't know you had. The more you believe in your potential, the more you will discover about yourself and your capacity for growth. It's important to remember that believing in your potential does not mean you will never face difficulties or setbacks. In fact, believing in your potential means understanding that these setbacks are not the end of the road. They are simply opportunities to learn and improve. When you encounter a challenge, instead of seeing it as a roadblock, you view it as a stepping stone. You understand that failure is not permanent, but a temporary setback that helps you grow stronger and wiser. Every great success story is filled with moments of doubt and failure. The difference between those who achieve their goals and those who do not is that the successful individuals believe in their potential and use every setback as an opportunity to keep going. When you believe in your potential, you are also better equipped to take risks. Life is full of uncertainty, and sometimes it can feel safer to stay in the comfort of the known, even if that means settling for less than what you deserve. However, growth only happens when you step outside of your comfort zone. Believing in your potential means you trust that you have the skills and abilities to navigate the unknown and to deal with whatever challenges come your way. Taking risks doesn't mean you won't experience failure or hardship. It simply means that you are willing to face the unknown with confidence and faith in your ability to overcome whatever obstacles arise. It's this willingness to take risks that ultimately leads to great achievements. Belief in your potential also empowers you to set higher standards for yourself. When you believe in what you can accomplish, you no longer settle for mediocrity. You set big goals, and you take action toward achieving them with a sense of purpose and determination. People who lack belief in their potential often set low goals because they are afraid of failure. But when you truly believe in yourself, you set goals that stretch your limits, that challenge you to grow, and that inspire you to give your best effort. You refuse to settle for anything less than your best because you know that you have the ability to achieve greatness. Another critical aspect of believing in your potential is resilience. Life is filled with uncertainties, and there will inevitably be times when things don't go as planned. But belief in your potential gives you the inner strength to persevere. Resilience is not just about bouncing back from failure, but also about maintaining your faith in yourself when everything seems to be falling apart. When you believe in your potential, you refuse to give up on your dreams, no matter how difficult the journey may seem. You are willing to put in the hard work, stay focused on your goals, and keep moving forward even when progress seems slow. This resilience is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who give up too soon. Believing in your potential also means recognizing that growth takes time. It's easy to become discouraged if success doesn't happen immediately, but the path to greatness is often slow and steady. It requires patience, dedication, and a deep belief in the process. When you trust in your potential, you don't expect overnight success. Instead, you understand that each step you take brings you closer to your goal. You recognize that the journey is just as important as the destination, and that every challenge you overcome contributes to your personal growth. Finally, belief in your potential is a powerful tool for inspiring others. When you believe in yourself, others will be inspired to believe in themselves as well. Your confidence and self-belief can serve as a beacon of hope for those around you. People are drawn to those who exude self-assurance and conviction. When they see you overcoming obstacles and achieving things they once thought impossible, they start to believe that they too can achieve great things. In this way, belief in your potential doesn't just change your life, it has the power to change the lives of those around you as well. In conclusion, believing in your potential is the first and most important step toward achieving your dreams. It is the foundation on which everything else is built. When you believe in yourself, you open up a world of possibilities. You become more resilient, more creative, more focused, and more willing to take risks. You stop seeing limitations and start seeing opportunities. Your potential is limitless, and the only thing that can hold you back is your own doubt. So believe in your potential. Trust that you have the ability to achieve anything you set your mind to. And never forget that the most important belief you can have is the belief in yourself.